Hello, children. Yes, today we are going to learn the new lesson in your textbook, that is the ostrich and the hedgehog. But, children, we all know that we have learned many stories related to the animals, right, children? And we don't know the characters in particular lessons, and even some of you may be knowing the names also given to the animals, right? Like if I take you the example of Jungle Book, okay, we know that who is Bagheera. Okay, so and all, so in the same way, and you have learned in your previous classes and all, you might have learned many moral stories, and most of the animals stories we know, it can be about the fox, it can be about the rabbit, lion, crow. Yes or no, children? So there are many lessons, many stories which you have learned about the animals. So today, before starting the lesson, let us just check out your knowledge. Okay. So in your page number 18, they have given some hint. Okay, with the help of the hint you have to write down which animal or the related words which is given there. Okay, means you just have to listen, you have to read that, and you have to write down that which animal was is that. Okay, so shall we just check your knowledge now? And even they have given a small help box at the bottom. With the help of that we can just fill in the blanks which is given over there. So let me start, children. The thirsty bird that put pebbles in a pot to drink water. So, which was that bird which was thirsty, which was just moving across the forest and all, finding for the water? And we all know that with its idea how what it quenches thirst, right? So that was not none other than that was a crow, right? We all know that. So I just want you all to write down the spelling, the crow spelling, with the help of the help box there. Then comes a very small animal that shares its name with the computer part. So if I ask you that what are the parts of computers, you may give me the list, okay? But one part is there which is the name is exactly of an animal also. Yes, that is mouse. Mouse, mouse. Right. Then a popular animal found in New Zealand that is also the name of a fruit. Yes, of course, it's kiwi, right? Kiwi is a bird actually, flightless bird. And yes, even we do have fruit named by kiwi there. A collection of Indian animal stories written by Pandit Vishnu Sharma. Children, I just want you to tell that whenever you are reading any story book, okay, if you are going to library and reading a story book, always keep in your mind that you always have to read the book name and the author name, okay, who has written that story. That is very important, because now when I am reading that Pandit Vishnu Sharma, maybe you may not be knowing, but if I say that have you read the Panchatantra stories, many of you will say yes, right? Yes, it's Panchatantra. He writes almost stories related with the animals itself. So it's the spelling is given there, Panchatantra there, Panchtantra, Panchatantra. The mythological bird that fought with Ravana to rescue Sita. So we know that almost a bird which with a very big feather, white color, we have seen, which helps Sita to rescue. Okay, Sita means from Ravana, right? So that is none other than Jatayu, Jatayu, Jatayu. The popular character in films and children's books who has the characteristics of a small insect. Maybe you might have not read in the books, but I hope many of you have seen the film of this. That is the Spider-Man, right? We know that what's the Spider-Man stories, but maybe we haven't read in the story books. But most of you might have seen the film about this. And here they have given a small thing activity to given there, but now right now we can't do that. But I hope every one of you, each and every one, know the story of this hare and the tortoise, right, children? So shall we move on? But before moving on, just let us go with the what is this ostrich and the hedgehog. I know, I hope many of you have seen ostrich, not really, maybe somewhere in some book, or you might have seen the picture also. Maybe you might, if you have visited any zoo, you might have seen ostrich, right? So here, this is the ostrich and this is the hedgehog. See that? See, can both are exactly opposite. Ostrich are very means too big in size. They are very tall birds. They are tall just because of their legs. You can see, look at their leg, right? It's too length, means it's having a, it's too long, right? and this is very short. It looks like a mouse, but it's not a mouse, children. The spikes which you see about it, they will be very sharp, and their legs will be very what you call stumpy, like fat, thick it will be, right? So this is the story about the ostrich and the hedgehog. A very good story, children. But before that, I just give you a model reading. Why I do this? Because I just want you all to read in the same style how I read. Okay, so listen carefully, keep your textbook in front of you. Later on I will tell you with the meanings and the new words to be underlined. Okay, so shall we start? So keep your fingers on the words where I read. Now read this story. The ostrich and the hedgehog. One beautiful morning in summer, a hedgehog went for a walk across a barley field. There were rows of tall barley plants in the field. At the end of the field, he met an ostrich. "Good morning," he said to the ostrich in a cheerful voice. But the ostrich looked down at him and said, "I don't talk to stumpy legged creatures like you." "My legs may be stumpy, but I can run faster than any other animal," said the hedgehog. "No one can run faster than I can. Don't you see how long my legs are?" said the ostrich. "Why don't we have a race?" said the hedgehog. "Then we will see who is the faster runner, you or I." "Agreed," said the ostrich. "Shall we start?" But the hedgehog said, "Let me go home and take my breakfast. I can't run on an empty stomach. Shall we have the race at midday?" "Sure," said the ostrich. The ostrich went home and went to sleep. The hedgehog went home and brought his mother and father, brothers, sisters, cousins, even aunts and uncles to the barley field. He made them take their position in such a way that there was a hedgehog at both the ends of each row of barley plants. At midday, the hedgehog and the ostrich met the barley field and the race started. The ostrich began at the first row. He took long strides and soon reached the end of the row. He was surprised to see a hedgehog already there, waiting for him. "So you have reached?" said the hedgehog to the ostrich. The ostrich was so surprised that he did not reply. He ran back along the next row. Again, when he reached the end, he found a hedgehog waiting for him. The ostrich could not tell the difference between one hedgehog and another and believed that he had been beaten. This happened several times. When he reached the end of the last row, he found a hedgehog sitting there also. The hedgehog was fresh and smiling. The ostrich could not understand how he had been beaten by a stumpy little hedgehog. He went away on his tired, sore feet and buried his head deep in the sand. Children, when I was reading I think that most of you, 50% of the story you might have understood, right? Yes, before starting the lesson, let us know the meanings of few words, okay? Yes, barley. So children, it's a cereal actually. It comes under food grains and all. It can be wheat, it can be oats, okay, whatsoever. It's also a kind of barley, that is a cereal. So here has small picture about that. If you want, you can ask your parents to show what is a barley, okay. Then here the next word is edge of the field. So in the beginning they have used the word edge of the field. It means the border, okay, the end. That is called as the edge of the field. Then is stumpy legged, means short and thick. So here is cheerful. So I'm sorry for that. Cheerful means very happy, very excited, like fully fresh. When you see a flower, new flower, don't you think they are very cheerful, children? They look so fresh, right? Yes, cheerful means very happy, very energetic, we can say. Then stumpy leg means short and thick. Means here we can see in the picture, the previous picture, that the hedgehog was short, which is the legs were short, and stumpy, thick it was, right? Stumpy legged they are called as. Then comes midday. So they have used this word in the lesson midday. Midday means noon, right? Then comes reply. Reply, every one of you know, I know that, but it will be helpful to answer. To answer someone is called as a replying, okay? Surprised, astonished, or shocked, we can say. Several, many. Beaten. Yeah, beaten means defeated. Okay, defeated here doesn't, beaten doesn't mean that someone has beaten someone. Okay, it means that someone has win over someone. Okay, here we have seen that ostrich and hedgehog had a race, and here a small, that tiny animal could beat ostrich easily, right? Means he could win over ostrich easily with his own trick. Okay, it was a plan, children. And the next one is strides they have used. Okay, very long steps. So ostrich, it has the long legs, so you can put long strides, long steps. Okay, so these words you keep in your mind, because now we are going to start the lesson, and let us understand still more clearly. Yes, so I hope, and keep your pencil in your hand, children. We are going to underline these words, and you are going to write in your classwork as a first main new words. Okay, the previously lessons and all I have sent you through PDF, but this time the meanings and the new words you are going to write all by your own, by looking into the video, and whatever the words you are going to underline in your textbook. So shall we start? Yes. The ostrich and the hedgehog. One beautiful morning in summer, a hedgehog went for a walk across a barley field. So I want you all to underline the word across. ACROSS, across. So it was a beautiful morning. Many of us, even we to go to for walk, right? So even hedgehog also was on a walk on that particular day. It was so beautiful morning, and there were rows of tall barley plants in the field. So we can see in the picture, it's a field. FIELD, underline that word field, children. Field here means, I hope every one of us know, means you have visited here. Okay, whenever you come from Chitapur to our school, you have seen the big fields there, right, children? And we have seen the farmers working over there, right? So it's a barley field, and at the edge of the field, he met an ostrich. So as he was walking at the edge means what do you call, border, at the end, okay, he met an ostrich there. Good morning, he said to the ostrich in a cheerful voice. So it's a very pleasing voice. Okay, see, when you say good morning, it sounds so awkward, right? It means as if you don't want to wish, but forcibly you are wishing. But you can see that it was very cheerful. So underline the word cheerful. CHEERFUL. Cheerful means in a very happy mood. He just wished, greeted ostrich, saying that good morning. But the ostrich looked down at him and said, I don't talk to stumpy-legged creatures like you. See here, ostrich is so proud, right? He just looked down and said that I don't speak to the people who are so stumpy-legged and all, right? The creatures like you. That way he was just like underestimating him. Like he was so proud of himself. So underline the word stumpy, children. STUMPY, stumpy, and even creatures also. Creatures, every one of you know, because in the previous lesson also we have learned that this word creatures means all the living beings. It can be the tiniest to the biggest. Okay, we are all creatures, but living it should be, right? Then, my legs may be stumpy, but I can run faster than any other animal, said the hedgehog. When he said, maybe my legs are stumpy, okay, but I can run faster than any other animal, he said. Since he was like, he also wanted to give the proper answer. That he said, hey, don't talk about my stumpy leg, okay? Even I can run faster than any other animal, he said. No one can run faster than I can. Don't you see how long my legs are? Said the ostrich. So again, ostrich said, Acha, so look at my long legs. Can't you see there? I can run more faster than any other animal. Don't ever say that. In that way, he said. Why don't we have a race? Said the hedgehog. Then hedgehog was like challenging him. Okay, if you are so much proud of your long legs, why don't we have a race? Let us see who will win. Let us see who can run faster, you or me. In that way it said. Then agreed. Then he said, okay, I agree with you. He said, yes for that. So underline the word agreed. A-G-R-E-E-D, agreed. Then even ostrich was already knowing that yes, I am going to win, right? So he immediately agreed. Yes, I am ready for that. Said the ostrich. Shall we start? So now, then and there itself, ostrich was ready to start the race because he was sure that he can run faster than hedgehog there, right? But the hedgehog said, let me go home and take my breakfast. I can't run on an empty stomach. Then he said, oh my god, morning I did not have anything here. I'll go home and have some breakfast and then I'll come back and then we will have our race in the midday. I have already told you that what is the midday. Midday means in the noon. Then he said, okay, after going home, I'll just have my breakfast and come back at midday. Then we will start our race. Then he said, okay, underline the word empty, E-M-P-T-Y, empty. Okay, empty means nothing, zero, nil, right? But the hedgehog said, let me go home and take my breakfast. I can't run on an empty stomach. Shall we have the race at the midday? Sure, said the ostrich. Even for that also, even it agreed. He said, yes, why not? The ostrich went home and went to sleep. So it went and took rest. The hedgehog went home and brought his mother and father, brothers, sisters, cousins, even aunts and uncles, many children, many hedgehogs, because they all look alike. They look same, right? So it wanted to confuse ostrich actually. I'll show you the picture, children, how it confused the ostrich there. The hedgehog went home and brought his mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, even aunts and uncles to the barley field. So I hope you all now know what is actually the hedgehog's plan there, right? So here underline the word. I hope every word is easy for you. Cousins you underline, children. C-O-U-S-I-N-S, cousins. Okay. Then he made them take their position in such a way that there was a hedgehog at both the ends of the each row of barley plant. So what is he was planning there. So he said to mother, okay, you stand at the other edge, okay. Then he said to father to stand at the another edge. In the same way, he told his sisters, brothers one by one, means many hedgehogs are there and they look all same, alike, okay. Anyone can get confused. So he told, means he planned in such a way that they were standing in at the edge of each row. So that whenever ostrich used to come and end that row, he will see already a hedgehog there. And he will think that, okay, hedgehog is running faster than me. So every time in that way he planned and he made them to stand in that position in the barley field. Then at midday, the hedgehog and the ostrich met at the barley field and the race started. And it was like on your mark, get set and go, right? So the race started. The ostrich began at the first row. Started his race. He took long strides. Underline the word S-T-R-I-D-E-S, strides. Means I told you that very long steps. Okay, children. We can see in the picture also that to see how like the way it's running is too long, right, children? So it was running so fast. Then soon reached the end of the row. So the first end of the row, it reaches there. But children, he was surprised. You know why? Already a hedgehog was there. But ostrich was unable to recognize, right? He could not know whether it was a father, whether it was a mother. He was not knowing. He thought that it was the same hedgehog to whom he spoke in the morning, right? So every edge, whenever he just reached the edge, already there was a hedgehog standing there, right? So he was surprised. Underline the word surprise. S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E-D, surprised to see a hedgehog already there, waiting for him. Children, don't you think that it's a good plan, right? He is just making fool of ostrich there. So, you have reached, said the hedgehog to the ostrich. Then, okay, when he saw ostrich, oh, cha, now you came. Means he wanted to just pretend, it was pretending, okay, now you came, already I was here. So, that way he was just pretending, acting there, right? The ostrich was so surprised that he did not reply. He was like confused. How come so fast? How could he reach it so faster than me? He was like confused there, right? he ran back along the next row. Then again he started with the next row. You can see the rows, children, okay, here that way. So you can see that hedgehog in every place. Can you see the picture? There is a hedgehog in every place. See, I just had tried to show you in this way. See, he just had placed them in the each row, and wherever he was reaching the every edge, he can there every time he could see a hedgehog, and almost all the hedgehog they look alike. So that way. Again, when he reached the end, he found a hedgehog waiting for him. Again, every row, whenever he was just ending up there, already a hedgehog was waiting there for ostrich there. But they were not the same hedgehog children, they were all his relatives, right? The ostrich could not tell the difference. Underline the word difference, 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 between one hedgehog and the another. I said the same thing, children. He was unable to identify the same hedgehog to whom he spoke in the morning, right? Then, and believed, means he only thought, okay, maybe I am running very slow. I think maybe hedgehog is running faster than me. In that way, he believed to himself. And he had been beaten. Underline the word beaten also, believed also. B-E-L-I-E-V-E-D, believed, beaten, B-E-A-T-E-N, beaten. This happened several times. Underline the word several. S-E-V-E-R-A-L. Several means many times. Because every row it was running right. At the edge of every row, one hedgehog was waiting already, right? And the ostrich was getting fooled there actually. He was being fooled. He thought that, okay, the hedgehog is running faster than me. He's reaching before than me, right? This happened several times. When he reached the end of the last row, he found a hedgehog sitting there also. At the last end also, again one more hedgehog was waiting there. The hedgehog was fresh and smiling. Children, every one of us know, right, children, when we run continuously, we feel tired, right? But here hedgehog was like smiling with a fresh voice again. Then, the ostrich could not understand how he had been beaten. He was unable to understand also what actually happened. Right, we know, children, actually what happened, right, children, but the ostrich was unable to understand what was actually happening there. He had been beaten by a stumpy little hedgehog. Then he agreed, acha, maybe, okay, hedgehog runs faster than me, right? He thought, okay, I lose, he said. He went away on his tired, sore feet. Sore feet means injured, okay, because he was running all the rows, right? And he was so tired also, and buried his head deep in the sand to take a rest, right? So this was what the story is all about, children. I don't know how many of you support hedgehog here, and how many of you support ostrich here, right? So it depends upon our individual, right, what you like, whether what hedgehog did was correct or what ostrich was doing was correct. It depends upon your thoughts, right? So this is all about the story. I hope many of you would have liked the story, right, children? So just shall we go with the discussion with these question answers here? I'll send you the answers, don't worry about that, but we'll have a small discussion here, right? So one beautiful morning, a hedgehog met everyone of us know it was ostrich. So write down there, ostrich, O-S-T-R-I-C-H, ostrich. The ostrich did not greet the hedgehog because in the beginning when hedgehog greeted him, he did not respond in a proper way, right? Because he was proud and said that he does not talk to stumpy legged creature. Don't worry, I'll send you the answers, okay? Then it was decided to run the race at midday because children, as according to the story, he gives the answer to ostrich that he was hungry, but he was not hungry, children. Actually, he wanted to make a plan for this race, right? For that reason, he said that we will have a race in the midday. Every time the ostrich reached the end of the barley row, he found the hedgehog be there, right, children? Every time, whenever he reached the edge of any row, already a hedgehog was there, already there. The hedgehogs at the end of the barley rows were actually the original hedgehogs. Relatives, can I say, children? Hedgehogs, like we can say mother, father, cousins, sisters, brothers, and all. That way also you can write down there. The last hedgehog was fresh and smiling because, why, children? Because we all know that it did not run at all, right? Already it was standing there waiting for this ostrich to come there. It did not take any risk. It did not run at all. Then how can it be tired, right? So it was so cheerful there. On the other hand, the ostrich was tired and had sore feet because he had run all the rows sincerely, children, right? Means he did not cheat there, he was just running there. So this is what the story is all about, right? So children, we can say that here some characters, some quality of these two what you call animals, what you see, that is ostrich and the hedgehog there. Okay, the story brings out different characteristics of the ostrich and the hedgehog. Draw lines to match their qualities. So who was proud in this, in the story, children? Who was very proud? Yes, you are correct. It's ostrich, right? You can just put arrow mark to the ostrich for the word proud. And who was foolish here, children? Was the hedgehog or the ostrich? Yes, you are correct. Yes, it's foolish was it's ostrich itself, right? Every time it was being fooled there. Clever. Who was clever? Yes, hedgehog was clever. Was very fast actually. Who was fast, children? Yes, ostrich was fast, right? Not the hedgehog. And cheerful? Yes, hedgehog was cheerful. And sulky. Like, I can't run. Like, when you become so weak, it's called a sulkiness there, right? It is the ostrich, right? Yes, the next one. Now, children, they're asking you whatever the characters, qualities you have given in the previous page. Okay, you have given proud, foolish, and sulky for ostrich. Okay, and clever, fast, and clever, cheerful, uh, to this one. What do you call? So here what you have to do is, children, the words which you have related to these two characters, right? Here they are asking you to pick out the sentences which shows that it was proud, which shows that it was foolish, which shows that it was clever. Okay, you have to pick out the lines from the story, and that you have to write here in the column. I'll just help you out, but you have to write afterwards. Okay. So here we have given the 4 qualities of ostrich, that is proud, foolish, and fast and sulky, right? So even so these 4 characters, qualities we are given to the ostrich. Okay, let us see for the first word, that is proud. So where do you felt that it was proud, children? Which line will tell you that from the story it was very proud? So we can say that in the what do you call, the first page, the page number 19, in the 4th para, it says no one can run faster than I can. See, it shows that it was very proud, right? So that sentence tell you that it was so proud. So that sentence you have to write down there in first column of the ostrich. And the second word we gave, it was foolish, right? So here how it was made foolish, you can see there in the page number 20, below the picture. After the picture, the 3rd para, we can say, right? The ostrich could not tell the difference between one hedgehog and the another, and believed that he had been beaten. So this was that he was fooled there, right? So it was foolish there. And then we'll take about the fast. So fast, you can say that here in the page number, the same page number above the picture. Okay, the ostrich began to the first. He took the long. Okay, the ostrich, he took long strides and soon reached the end of the row. So we can say that fast. Okay. So this one we can give the sentence for the ostrich, and the one more is the sulky. So that we can write at the last sentence, he went away on his tired, sore feet and buried his head deep in the sand. Okay, these 4 lines you write under the ostrich. And the 2 qualities which is given for the hedgehog was, one is clever and the another one was cheerful. So it's understood cheerful that in the morning, right? Then at the he met, say, the page number 19, in a cheerful voice. He said to the ostrich in a cheerful voice. That also you can write. And at the end, children, the hedgehog was fresh and smiling. At the page number 20, it is given there. That sentence you can write for cheerful. And the next one is clever, right? So clever, we can say, write the plan here, what it did. The hedgehog went home and brought his mother and father, brothers and sisters. That sentence, the whole sentence, and he made them take their position in such a way that there was a hedgehog at both the end of each row of barley plant. Okay, this is what the cleverness he showed there to teach ostrich a lesson, because it was so proud of its legs, right, children? So these things you have to write down. Now, children, you have to write down the meanings from which is related from the story. Okay, means they have given some words, but that the meaning of that word is you have to pick it from the lesson itself, not from the dictionary. Okay, a cereal plant. So, what is a cereal plant in the story? Yes, of course, it was a barley plant, right? So underline the write down there barley, 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 plant, plant, barley plant. Border, this edge of the field, edge, edge of the field, field, field. Short and thick, it means stumpy and stumpy legged. Sorry, stumpy legged, stumpy, stumpy, legged, legged, stumpy legged. Noon means midday, midday, midday. Long steps, strides, strides, strides. Pain from injury, sore, sore, sore. So now you have to write down these words, means in this plan which is given down in D6. Okay, children. So here the baby sleeps from dash to evening. So we can pick out the word noon there, right? Noon to evening there, noon to evening, or we did noon to evening, right? The boy was standing at the edge of the mountain, right? Then Ravi saw a dash field in the village. We can write barley field, okay? Barley plant field or barley field. After the fight, the boxer had sore muscles, sore, sore muscles. The giant took long strides, strides to catch the naughty dwarf. Now, children, the page number 23 is for you. You have to write and send me the answers in my number. Okay, this I'm going to check it and correct it and send you back. The page number 23, I'll explain you what you have to do, but you have to do all by your own. Imagine that you are the hedgehog, means just you have to imagine that yes, you were hedgehog in the story. Okay, in a short paragraph describe how you fooled the ostrich. Okay, how means in what way? Children, suppose you think that you are a hedgehog and you are telling to your friend the story actually what happened, right means what you did, what was the cleverness that you did, and how did you fool the ostrich and how you won the race, right? How you just tell in front of your friend, in the same way you had to write in a short paragraph. Okay, means in what way you planned, in what way you defeated the ostrich. That thing you have to write down there. The next one is that what lesson do you learn from the story? Means what did you learn from the story, children? Choose from the following, but you have to write down the reason why do you choose that answer. Okay, any out of 4, any one you have to choose, but you have to give the reason for choosing that answer. One is we should not look down upon others, but here because in the story we know that ostrich was like he was underestimating, he was just looked down. He was not respecting the hedgehog, right? Next one, we should make fool of others. Should we make fool of others, children? Then here even the ostrich, it's a ostrich character, right? It was making fool. It's a hedgehog character. It made fool of ostrich, right? Then it is important to be clever. Children, we can say that in the lesson that hedgehog was very clever. So that's the reason he won the race there. We should love our family. Okay, so here he took the help of the family and he won the race there. So do you like any one you choose and write down the reason why did you choose that answer. Okay, now children, it's a small activity that you can do it if you want to. You will be having your own character, right? Means of animals. You may be like you have your favorite animal, right? You just have to make a mask. Okay, you can use anything from in your house, any color papers, any buttons, or what you call any woolen things, whatever you want, you can just do it, and you can make a mask for yourself of any animal. It can be a tiger, it can be a lion, it can be a dog, it can be a hedgehog also, it can be an ostrich also. Okay, it's your well and wish, you can do on your own, right? So this you can do if you love to do that. Then children, you have to prepare a small speech. Prepare a small speech to be given in the school assembly on Wildlife Day and Live and Let Live. Okay, children, it's just like we know that how nature is very important in our life, right, children? So nature doesn't mean that only the greeneries, even the animals also include in the nature, right? So live and let live. So you can consider the given points. So what are the points? We share the same planet, we have no right to harm them. So you have to give a small speech. You can write down the small speech and send it to me. Okay, children? So try out this. It will be a great fun when you do on your own. Okay, children? Have a good day. Thank you.